it's very difficult for me to somehow explain it, because eBay removed this item. So it
I
was,
understand. Yeah.
yes, and but now the problem is, that, and please, everything I'm saying, it's not personal. It's not personal to you, and because I think this conversation will be a bit heated, because now eBay is pushing a loyal customer, as you just said, for 20 years with eBay, to a limit where there's no, I have to go further now. I have to go further now, because it's not the money, it's not
If,
the loss.
sorry to interrupt you, but like you you mentioned something about a listing getting removed.
Well, no. What happened is that I purchased I purchased I purchased a mattress. No, I called the company and asked them if they could give me a refund on a mattress, right?
Yes.
Okay. They said no, we can't give you a not a refund, like a promotion, right? They said no, we can't give you a promotion, but if you order the 8-inch mattress, you will receive the 10-inch, and I have that on record. It's on record in my messages with via the eBay app, right? Now,
Oh, you have closed this return.
well, because I've been power pushed by the seller to close it.
Oh no.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, by a scammer. Yeah, by a
Thank you so much
scammer.
for clarifying that. I understand now what happened here. Okay, let me just go through the messages just a moment.
Yes, please, and you will see now that we're gonna be arriving into a situation now where we have to go through court, and this is really sad, because it's incredible that people are literally allowed on eBay to lie. So and this is factual. This is not something I came up with. So read through the messages, please, and then let me know on which part am I wrong here.
I understand 100%. Of course, I know that you're very frustrated, but don't worry, we will sort it out together right now. The thing is that once a case is closed, it can never be opened again, Istvan. Just for future reference, by the way. Bear with me just a moment. Can I put you on hold for 2 minutes?
All right.
Thank you.
So, and this is precisely what I'm talking about, right? There is no justice in the world. Absolutely not. A company like eBay, who is in business since 1995, right, prefers to let a scammer from Pakistan. It doesn't matter which country, but it's factual, because I checked the guy. He has a company, and there will be many videos of this, because I'm gonna take them to the cleaners, every single one of them, and I don't really mind, because I think this is gonna be a good little little session for the internet to see in which kind of rotten and which kind of unjust world we live in. So if someone scams the government, or if someone scams a company, I can't blame them. Because that's what's happening right now, live in front of your nose. The guy literally lied to me. It's on record. He lied several times. I sent them all the papers, and the appeal was The complaint was blocked, the appeal was blocked, the case was closed, everything was removed, and I have nothing in my hand. The guy even contacted eBay to remove the negative feedback, and they removed the negative feedback on the top, what all the messages are there. So this is the rotten world of eBay. And that's just the eBay. That's just one company I'm going to expose. But stay with me, stay on this channel, and we're gonna expose every single one of them. Because nobody can say that we're running a website and lying is allowed. Because well, they can say it, but then let everybody lie then. If it's allowed for this Pakistani guy to lie, then let's lie. Let's just carry on lying. But now, after this conversation, I'm going to draft a letter to eBay, and whatever the reply, I am going to go after them, and I'm going to take them to the leaders. Absolutely. And quite frankly, that's ePlo Radio. Yeah, that's it. So these people going to give me the perfect platform.
Have a good one and take care.
Hello?
Hello, this is Desara from the appeals team. I hope you're doing fine.
No, excuse me, Sarah, sorry. Hope is the only thing in life which never dies, because if the hope dies, then everybody's dead. But I'm not doing fine. I'm not doing fine at all. I am fuming. I am really, really angry, because my 25 years on eBay has been, it wasn't great, but it's okay. But what you guys doing with me right now, you guys actually taking the mickey, right? Now, I have an array, a torrent of messages where a person, a seller from Pakistan, right, is lying through their teeth. They are scamming me, right? They force me into doing things, and then they are the winners. And on the top of all this, I left a negative reference, and even this you guys removed. So the lying, fake scammer, right, is the person you support, and the honest man who is there for 20 years and didn't do anything wrong is the villain. And at the moment, that's eBay. Can you believe this?
Okay.
So your company literally supports on record, liars and fraudsters and scammers. Your company literally supports on record. I mean, look at the messages, please. It's incredible.
Okay, of course, I will take a look right now. Again, just to confirm, we are talking about the memory foam mattress orthopedic.
Yeah, and on the top of this, please don't mention memory anymore, because I slept 3 times on the mattress and it has a big hole inside, so I'm sleeping like in a monocoque. It's no memory at all. It's just the cheapest dodgy mattress, possibly stolen from somewhere, has nothing to do with memory, nothing. And be very careful, not you personally, but I'm going to take a mattress specialist. We're gonna take pictures. We're gonna examine this mattress, and I'm gonna go after you, because this time eBay and also that criminal from Pakistan overstepped the line. As simple as that. As simple as that, because this is now something I cannot let go. And not because of the £144, no, because I feel betrayed. First of all by eBay, because I have no support whatsoever. No support, zero. Look at this case. Look at this case.
Okay, I totally understand. Thank you very much about the information provided. I do understand the frustration, and if I was in your position, I would feel the same. So I totally understand the position that you are in right now. I just want to make sure that we are not supporting this seller.
Well,
okay?
first of all, I think you should be worried not breaking the law, because if this case will not be solved and I'm not getting either my money back or a new mattress, you will be done on court for allowing people to lie on your website, and lying is a criminal offense. So we have to be very careful now. We have to be here very, very careful, because I've got all screenshots, those messages. So we have to be extremely careful what we're doing now. And please, don't Sarah, don't take it personal. It has nothing to do with you.
Of course, I do understand that.
Don't take it personal,
course.
because you just here
Of course.
and you're the messenger and you're a lovely girl or woman, sorry, and I don't want you to get upset with me. It's not about you.
Of course, no. As I said, if I was in your position, I would feel the same. So, of course, I will not be taking this personal. I do understand that the situation you are facing and the way that you're feeling right now is towards the seller. That
Everything goes for the seller. Everything. I made a complaint. No problem. Seller wins. I make an appeal. No problem. Seller wins. I gave a negative reference. No problem. Within 2 days, it was removed. I mean, hello. I mean, there must be. Where is now the buyer protection? Where is your wonderful buyer protection? Where is it? Come on. And I'm also a buyer and I'm a seller. You can see on my record.
Okay, I understand. Not about the information here. I don't know how familiar you are with our policies. You are aware that in the moment that you close the return, we cannot reopen it, correct? Did the previous agent explain that?
Absolutely not a problem. But the problem is that I was lured and pushed and forced into close it, because he said, if you don't close it, I cannot give you the new mattress. And this is on record. Yes, I did close it, but I closed because the company who says this on your website is a scam and is a lie. This is the reason I closed it. And so don't put it on me. Read the messages, and I've been forced to close it. This is power selling, and this is not allowed. And lying on record is also not allowed, is it?
Yes, of course.
Exactly. So this is the reason I don't want you to reopen the case. I need this person to be removed from eBay, or you give me their details and I'm going to take them personally to court. Because you cannot, okay, I closed it, fair enough, but why did I close it? Read why I closed it. Because he said, close it, because otherwise I can't give you. If you close it, I send it. Close it. I send you the new item, close it. Well, hang on. So, and that's okay to do that. It's okay on eBay? I don't think so. I don't think so. That cannot be right on any website.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And furthermore, this is what is with the warranty for the mattress. Every item which sold on eBay must have a warranty. No, this is a crap mattress. It already has a hole in it. When I look inside, when I sit inside, it's like sitting in a dungeon, in a ditch. This is not memory foam. This is not memory foam. This is a cheap product, a useless product. Now, I can call a mattress specialist, but what happens then? Okay, I opened the case, but the mattress should have 1 year warranty, shouldn't it? Because it's brand new. Or at least.
Okay, I'm checking the details right now, because I'm checking also the conversation that you had with the seller.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that in the moment that you create a return, even if the seller is kind of like stating to you that if you don't close the return, I will not issue a refund, that will not be the case, because in the moment that you create a return, the amount that you pay to that seller will immediately put it on hold. So they have no other choice but to facilitate the return and issue a full refund. So obviously what the seller is doing is obviously against our policies, and I will put in an internal report from my system for this seller to the right.
Yes, I appreciate that I closed that I closed the case, but that according to your policy, at no stage is anyone allowed to lie on eBay or to give fake information, correct?
Of course, I totally understand. So we have a situation here where you received an item that definitely did not match the description at all. It was not a memory foam mattress, orthopedic, nothing like the description.
Absolutely nothing. So even if I close the case, but what is with the warranty? The warranty should still apply. Yes, maybe I don't want to maybe I don't want to return the mattress, but it's not the mattress I was promised. So what's happening with the warranty? I'm not covered by at least a 30 days warranty. I should be covered, surely. On a new item, according to your policy, there must be a warranty.
Okay, so yeah, it's the eBay back guarantee coverage, our eBay money back guarantee program that it's 30 days. Yeah, we do have that one, and obviously that's what happened in the moment that you created the case. So in the moment that you create the case, we put the eBay money back guarantee program in power, that type of coverage that we offer. But in the moment that you close it, that warranty is voided in the moment that you close the case, because buyers, when they close the case, basically the warranty gets voided, that one that we offer.
But don't you think that this person did this before? This person must have done that many times before, because otherwise he wouldn't know that. In 20 years, I didn't know that if I closed the case, I lost all my rights. I didn't know that. But if this person knew that, then he must have done that before. He must have pulled that trick before, because otherwise he wouldn't know that, would he? Why would he be so experienced to force me, to push me, to power sell me? Close the case, come on, close the case. Close the case, I'm going to send it, don't worry. I'm going to send it on Friday. Close the case. So it smells a little bit like Clean Spirit, doesn't it? Like a scam. Yeah.
Okay, I'm like checking all the details here, because I'm also like checking the messages that you have shared with the seller here, and yeah, I can see that he has told you multiple times to.
And not only that, but he wanted to take it away from eBay, and he started sending me a message privately, because he didn't want it to be on eBay, this information. So he knows what he's doing.
Okay. So yeah, I can see here. Obviously, in this case, I would be more than happy to help with all the options that I have here today for you. Obviously, in the moment that you close the case, we cannot claim the money back from the seller anymore, because it has went straight to their bank account. There is no way for us to claim the money back from the seller. All I can do here for you today is put in a request for us, eBay, to do a courtesy refund coming from our side, since the seller behaved this way towards you by telling you to close the return.
Well, look, I will be frankly with you. If you refund the money, I'm gonna let that case go, because in the end of the day, I only want to penalize the seller. I don't want to penalize eBay. But in the end of the day, if I don't get my money back, I have to take that further, and I have to make a complaints and quite frankly take things to court, because I believe that I understand that I closed the case. I understand that. I take that. It's nothing wrong with that. And I am okay not to get the £144 back. However, according to the British law, it has nothing to do with me closing the case. According to the British law, you are having a person on record lying on your website allowed to carry on selling. That's where the problem is. I'm going to lose my £144. That's okay. But you will explain, not you, but your company and your lawyers will explain to the judge in England that, this guy was lying and this guy was power selling. But in the end of the day, it's okay. Now, the buyer gave a negative reference, but we removed that reference as well, because why would the buyer who's been lied to for several days and not receiving the mattress, why would he give a negative reference? He shouldn't give a negative reference. He got his mattress, not the mattress he was ordered, something else and something rubbish. But in the end of the day, let's support the seller because he's a good guy. No. Lying cannot be accepted on eBay. Cannot be accepted.
No, I totally understand that. Of course, that is, as I said, we are not siding with the seller here by any means.
But unfortunately, Sarah, let me interrupt. Unfortunately, you do, because you just got rid of my def reference, the feedback. You deleted the feedback. So how are you not siding with the seller? Why would my negative feedback be deleted? Why? What was the reason for it?
You have left left the seller a negative feedback, and the feedback has been removed.
Within a couple of days. Absolutely, within a couple of days. Today I checked, it was gone. Now this is another. Yes, this is another problem. This is another problem because maybe it's also possible, which needs to be investigated, because maybe this seller has someone internal, a friend there or something, because this negative reference, a feedback, should not have been removed. Because I didn't like the feedback, I just told what the story is. Now, if you remove the feedback, you're definitely siding with the seller. Definitely.
I do, of course. That's definitely how that feels, and I will check the feedback right now to see
please,
why the feedback has been removed.
Thank you. And also tell me that, did I say anything in that feedback which is incorrect? I don't think so, because I'm an honest man. And this is the reason I have pride. Because I'm honest. I have morals and I have principles. And I know that with honesty, I never will be caught out. And if I have to go all the way to the Supreme Court, I will go. Because your company removed a feedback which has nothing to do with being a liar. I just made sure that other customers don't fall into this trap, and it was removed. So hello.
I totally understand. Well, I'm checking the feedback right now, and I can see here, this is the comment that you have left. This is a scammer and a liar. Do not buy from this person. I've been promised on record the 10-inch mattress, and etc. Actually, from our policies, it's actually not allowed to call a seller a scammer. It's something that in the moment that you call a seller a scammer, we have to remove the feedback.
Understand.
You can explain the other part, like do not buy from this person, yeah. I've been promised, and that other part, but the word scammer is not allowed in our platform when you leave feedback.
Understand.
Just for future reference.
Okay, no problem. But the question is, can I leave another reference?
Okay, so actually, no. If you have left one feedback, you cannot leave another feedback. I'm just explaining to you that because, of course, that you can leave feedback for other sellers, but I just want to let you know that the word scammer is
but for
not
this,
allowed in our platform.
That's fine.
You can leave the rest of the description that says do not buy from this person. I've been promised.
Yes, but can I correct my feedback?
Since now the feedback has removed, actually our website doesn't give any buyer the option to leave another feedback if they have left a feedback before.
Okay.
This is for every member.
Absolutely. So perfect. So imagine the situation now. You have clearly a scammer and a liar on your website. You have. I'm not allowed to say that, which is fine. However, now all of a sudden this guy just really dumped me, and he has absolutely no penalty, nothing yet happening, and he can continue doing what he's doing. And he's lying on record several times, and I've got all the proof. And you telling me now, since we removed the reference, the feedback, you can't give another one? No, because you called him a scammer. Yeah, I called him what he is, because that's what he is. Why didn't he reply to my messages? Why didn't he reply to my messages after I withdrawn the request? Why? Would a good man, would a good company, would a good person reply? Of course they would. But eBay is supporting this kind of people. Now, I mean, this needs to be a study case. This needs to go all over social media and everywhere. So if you're willing to refund me this money, I take it and I shut up about it, and I never will buy from this person again. But if I have a loss, we're going to war. I have nothing to lose. I have absolutely nothing to lose. Because I'm going to make a study case out of this. and put it all over social media. Let's see what other people say. Because this cannot be right. This cannot be right.
Of course, no. As I said, I totally understand you. I'm not saying this just for the sake of it, but I can clearly put myself in your position, and if I was in your position, I would definitely feel the same about the situation, because it's not a small amount of money either. It's like it is, of course, that we work hard, and of course that we are.
It's no question.
That matches the
It's
description.
no question, but I told him, look, if you don't want to give me the 10-inch, it's on record. I'm honest. If you don't want to give me the 10-inch, pay me the difference between the 8-inch and the 10-inch, which would have been around 20, 25 pounds. And I'm happy. But this I offered before I slept on the mattress, because I didn't sleep on the mattress until I had communication with him. But after 2 days I'm sleeping on this mattress. This is a useless mattress. It has a hole in it already, so that needs to go to the bin. So I want my money back to be able to buy a decent mattress. This is my problem. In the beginning I would have been happy with the refund, with the 25 pounds, but this is not a memory foam, orthopedic memory foam. This is crazy. So what about falsely advertising? This guy can be done with anything, because if I call a mattress specialist, and the mattress specialist is gonna give me a report, and I'm gonna send that to eBay, then you guys have something coming, because at the moment you 100% supporting the seller. There's nothing for me at the moment, nothing. I was refused everything.
I know how it feels, and I know that it feels like we are doing that, but trust me, this is not the case. Of course, that I totally understand your point, and I'll rest assured that I will be reporting this internally. Selling an item by false advertising is actually not okay at all, asking the buyer to close return, knowing very well how our policy goes, really a breach of our policy too.
And the lying as well. Don't forget the lying, because he said, if you close the case, I will give you the mattress. So that means I have a verbal contract with this guy. I have a written contract with this guy on your website that if I close the case, I will receive a mattress. You agree or not?
I do agree with you. I do agree with the situation, with the way that you feel about this one. Of course, I totally understand the situation here. And as I said, in this case, all I can do is I can put in a request for us, eBay, to do courtesy refund, since the seller in our platform told you to close the case and kind of like breach our policy. I will put in a request manually to the back office team, to the managers there, and I will explain them the situation you are facing in detail. Since it is a manual refund, of course that I need to wait for an answer from them, a maximum of 5 business days, and I will make sure to get in touch with you again to confirm what the back office has said about the situation.
Lovely, thank you. Now, in case there is no refund, which are my options?
Okay, well, in that case, obviously, you can always get in touch with Citizens Advice.
No, I just forget that. That this is a Mickey Mouse company. That this is nothing going to happen. Which options do I have? Because now we have two problems. We have a problem that a third-party website called eBay is entertaining the idea that people can lie on the website and false advertise. So that means eBay need to be taken to court for that, because not you, but your company at the moment is actually encouraging this guy without giving him any penalties, encouraging him that everything he's done is right and he can carry on operating like on your website. Now I'm sure a good lawyer, which I'm gonna get, will dig into the terms and conditions, and I don't believe that eBay has something somewhere hidden where it says, yeah, but certain people, they are allowed to lie. No, nobody should false advertise and nobody must lie, right? So we have a problem now. We have a problem with eBay. So that's one court case. But I also need the information from this guy, because apparently he's a verified user, isn't he?
Okay, so for this one, of course, we cannot give any.
Yes, but no. Yes, but yes, I know. But you have another problem. he is using a wrong address on your website officially, because I dug into his tax returns. I dug into his tax returns yesterday, and his address was changed. So why he's not changing his address to his real address? So he's false advertising. He's putting a false company with a false address there, and he's lying. I mean, hello, and you've been told all this by on record. I looked into his taxes. I found his accountant, and I'm gonna take him down. But I'm gonna take him with you down, because if I'm not getting this money, then that means that you guys are supporting this guy. On record. It's on record, isn't it? Phone calls are recorded.
Of course, every call is recorded. and
Absolutely.
everything is
Well, not only
recorded.
that, no, not only that, absolutely, not only that, but imagine if that word gets out, that you leave, because I've got all the messages, and those messages I can copy paste, and I can put them all over the internet, because this is the real thing. So actively, eBay did not do anything to rectify this case. They delete my feedback. They got rid of my protest, and also the appeal was thrown out of the window. So this person is lying. He's fake advertising, and he's allowed to do whatever he wants, because, you know, why not? He brings money to eBay. Well, hello. He's on eBay. He's on eBay for a couple of years. I'm on eBay for 20 years. It's not quite the same.
Of course, I've noted everything down, and I really, really appreciate all the details that you shared and the way that you feel about this case. As I said, I will try my best options here, and of course, that one of the rarest and something that we do very rarely is getting in touch with the back office team for a courtesy refund. And as I said, I have put in a report for this seller for internal program, obviously, because if he's doing to that, means that logically he might do that to other buyers, and of course, and it goes on and on.
Well, precisely. The only situation I'm having with that report you just put in, that report was already put in by Lily, a lovely lady I spoke a few days ago. She already put in a report, but nothing happened. It was rejected. So you know, if it gets rejected, we're gonna have a big problem. So
I totally understand. Well, as I said, this is, you know, the only option that we have right now for this phone. Okay.
Okay.
So I will get back in touch with you in the moment that I get an answer from the back office team. Again, it takes a maximum of 5 business days. Usually it's done within the first 3. Thank you very much for contacting eBay. I really appreciate that you took your time to get in touch with us and explain us the situation. And I wish you have a lovely day. Take care.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Hang on a second, please.
Yes?
You personally will contact me back in
Yes, me personally, yes.
and you will call, or you will send a message?
Whichever you prefer. If you would like to be contacted through call or email, whichever you prefer.
Yeah. You can. You just send me an email, and that's in 5 working days, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, maximum of 5 business days.
Yeah. Okay. So by next Monday latest, I get either an email or a phone call from you.
So let me see. Next Monday. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Exactly. And your name is Sarah.
Desara. Desara.
Desara. Wow. Are you from Italy?
I said. Hello.
Hello. Are you from Italy?
Can you hear me? No, I'm from Albania.
Ah, right. Okay. Excellent. Desara, look, thank you very much for your time, and I really hope that I'm going to get this money back. And if not, then
I really hope that the back office team approves it too. As I said, I've put in a report explaining everything in detail. Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Desara. Have a lovely day.
Thank you very much for contacting eBay, and I wish you have a lovely day as well. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Right. So this is precisely the situation, guys. Right? This is the situation. Just because I called him a scammer, which he is, right? Which he is, my feedback was removed, so there's absolutely no problem. Since I took my return canceled my return, I have absolutely no right anymore to appeal because the case is closed. And even though I have 30 days for return, but I closed the case, so there is no case. And he lied on record on eBay's platform, and there is no issue for him to be penalized. He's more than welcome to continue and do what he needs to do, right? So this is the situation, but I'm going to hunt this guy down. I'm going to hunt this guy down just for fun.